Welcome to Wallace State and NC3 Signing Day. I'm Jerry Marks. I'm the Dean of Applied Tech. Before we get started, I just wanted to say a big thank you to our culinary program. They're responsible for this delicious food that y'all been sampling today. So I just want to give them a hand. And I want to give Jason Bynum and his agribusiness techs a hand for the flowers that they supplied. Fantastic job. Thank you. So today is anybody that's going to a career tech day, today is your day. So NC3 has partnered with several hundred colleges across the U.S. to have this day. This is where you sign your intent to either join a program or that you're actually participating in a program. And all I can say is thank you, because we really need people in career tech. We really need those technicians. So let me ask you something. Where's my welders? All right, all these welders here. Where's diesel? Diesel technicians. Where's Salon Spa? Mechatronics. Construction management, engineering, and several others. What do they all have in common? Job security. No matter what the technology is, how it's going to advance, they're always going to need people, because I sure in the world don't want a robot cutting my hair or dyeing my hair. You know, I read the other day, there's a trucking company, brand new trucking company in Texas. They've done several, up to 100 runs on a fully autonomous truck. It's a big rig truck. No backseat driving, no driver at all. From point A to point B, from point B to point C. Fully autonomous. Now that technology's there, but what are they going to need? They're going to need diesel technicians. Even though that technology has changed and it's advanced because of artificial intelligence, they're still going to need technicians. That's not going to change. All right? Same thing with welders. We got robotic welders. But they're still going to need those welders out there in the field. You know, they can't weld pipe. They can't get up there in a building and weld the beams. So they definitely going to need anything that's hands-on, you're there. And just before we continue on, just remember, where you start now is not where you're possibly going to be in 5, 10, 15, 20 years. It's the reason why we call it a career. It's not a job, it's a career. So stay open-minded, grab you some mentors, learn, and where you start today, I guarantee you'll be somewhere else in 15 years. You can ask each one of our instructors. They all started off as technicians. And I imagine some of them didn't think they would teach. I didn't think I would teach. All right? So always stay open-minded and always listen. And now, yeah, you're exactly right. And now I'm a dean. That's exactly right. So what we're going to do today, we have some fantastic speakers. We actually have a video that we're going to play from NC3, and after that, I'm going to introduce our speakers. They're going to come up, and after our speakers, we'll start announcing the programs, and we'll come over here, have y'all sit down, sign your certificates. You'll get a hat. Instructors, please join us. Industry, if you like to join us in the pictures, you're more than welcome to. So I guess we'll go ahead and get started with the video.
I'd like to welcome you to National Technical Letter Intent Signing Day.
Today, you're taking a step forward, a step toward becoming a maker and fixer essential to our nation and our way of life.
By choosing career and technical education, you're joining a community of innovators and problem solvers.
We want to wish you the best of luck and pass along the congratulations on the choices you're making today and the future successes you're going to achieve.
That success starts today as you embark on this exciting new educational journey in CTE.
Congratulations on participating in this year's National Signing Day for Career and Technical Education.
Welcome to National Signing Day and to your very bright future.
I want to congratulate you on making this important decision.
And I want to thank all the participating colleges for joining us on this very, very special day, recognizing students from all across this United States of the value and the nobleness of technical education.
This was an idea about how to engage directly with young people and bring them into great career fields.
And this event celebrates and recognizes the critical importance of career and technical education.
Today you're signing with a school that's going to prepare you for the quickly changing world of work.
This commitment to become the next generation of skilled professionals places you on the forefront of innovation.
This certificate or degree and the certifications you earn will be the proof your future employer needs to know you'll get the job done right.
You'll not only be ready for the first job, but on a journey for a very successful career.
The educational journey you are starting out on today will not only help you and your family,
but it's also important to your community and to the nation as a whole.
Today, we celebrate your commitment to become part of that great American legacy.
Congratulations to the schools, instructors, and family members supporting each student as they embark on this first step in what I know will be a rewarding and meaningful career.
We are here as industry partners to cheer you on. We're so excited to be part of your journey.
Thank you for participating in this important day.
I'm delighted today to join NC3, congratulating students who are signing today for challenge and opportunity tomorrow.
Hope has a face. Today that hope begins. Congratulations to all of you. What a great day this is.
This country of ours was built by the hearts, the minds, and the strength of its people. It was not by chance that we got here. It was because people dared to set their sights and achieve. NC3 celebrates you. You are the dreamers of today, the doers of tomorrow. Your signature on this National Signing Day sets your sights on success, and we are here beside you. Together, we will build, grow, and improve. There are thousands of you today, across the country, declaring your intent to achieve. Career and technical education is the key to your bright future. That's why your instructors, your school, and NC3 are here for you. That's why our industry partners are investing in you. We want you to certify that you've got what it takes to succeed, and we know you do. We want the world to know what you are capable of. You sign today to formally continue your journey, a journey to the career that we know you deserve. You will transport us in vehicles faster and smarter than they have ever been. You will keep us safe and comfortable in buildings, stronger and brighter than they have ever been. You will use the tools and technology of today to build the tools and technology of tomorrow. You will feed us, keep us healthy, and light the way. Your creativity and ideas will enable invention, conservation, and endless possibilities for all of us. NC3 and our industry partners are proud of you. We celebrate you. So sign your name and join us. We need you now more than ever. Congratulations and welcome.
Well, I also like to say a big thank you to our NC3 industry partners that are here today as well. So we have Jeff Wagley with Kubota, and then we have Rodney Ritchie with Snap-on. Thank y'all for the swag, and thank y'all for being here. Really appreciate it. One thing about community colleges, we cannot do what we do without our industry partners. We depend on them to tell us what they need so y'all can be viable in the field. So they're big deal. So we have some fantastic industry partners and we're very appreciative of them. So we'd like to actually have a few of them speak today. So we have Miss Hannah Edwards. She's actually a 24 graduate of Wallace State. From construction management. She's currently an assistant project manager with Terracon in Madison. Hannah, would you like to come up?
Hi, my name is Hannah Edwards. I just wanted to thank Wallace State for having me here today to talk a little bit about my experience. I graduated from Wallace State's construction management program in 2024. The support and encouragement that I received from this program helped me get where I am today. During my second semester in the construction management program, I was encouraged to apply for an internship with Terracon Consultants. This ended up being a great opportunity for me to get hands-on experience. I was able to work part-time, learning about materials testing and shadowing their project managers and engineers. With the help of my teachers, I was able to have a flexible schedule, so that made it easier for me to work in the field and also in the classroom. After graduating with my degree in construction management, Terracon offered me a full position as an assistant project manager, and they supported me in getting other certifications outside of college. I'm very grateful for the experience that I had here at Wallace, and thank you again for having me today, and congratulations.
We now have Rory Manley from Mach 3. Mr. Manley, I believe, is a Wallace State graduate as well. I won't say what year because it's probably telling on our age since we're both about the same age, but they have a fantastic business as well and a great partner.
Yeah, I'm Roy Manley. I was here 35 years ago, and everything's changed, or it seems like it has, but human nature hasn't. I've got a business now. My two business partners were also in school with me at the time. We started a machine shop program out in northwest corner of Coleman County 25 years ago, and pretty much 90% of our workforce is from Wallace in the machine shop program. What is it, or why are all these young people here today? Now, I don't do speeches and stuff like that, so I don't write anything down. I'll just tell you as it comes to me. But if I were to ask any of you, what are you here for? What you want to be? You want to be successful? Is it money? What is it? If I ask you, money? Okay. That's usually the answer we get anytime you ask. And if we ever, I'm out here, we've been on an advisory board for Wallace for a long time. If I get a chance to talk to the students and I ask them, what are you going to do? Whatever. We're going to go to work, going to make money, whatever. You want to be successful. Is that why you're here? What is success? Is it money?
I mean, it can be defined in different ways.
It's a byproduct of success, okay? Success is going to be creating some goal, whatever it may be, and succeeding in achieving that goal, okay? However long it takes you or whatever. That's up to you. But to reach or succeed for any goal, what does it take? I'm going to say everyone in here that's of the older generation, I'm going to say my generation and maybe a little bit beyond that, is going to know. Work ethic. What is lacking? I'm not for everybody, but what do you see lacking around you with work ethic? Do you see people less motivated to get up and go do stuff? Yes. Well, you've got a lot. Think about this right here. North Alabama right now is a boom town. There is everything that the people that's moving in, whatever, if you like it or you don't like it, is growing. There's nothing you're going to do about it. Just get on board with it. You're going to have welders, you're going to have diesel mechanics. Everything that's here, the HVAC guys, they make more money than everybody. Just, okay? And electricians. So you got plumbers, electricians, HVAC guys, they are going to make a killing. Everybody that's moving in are going to have their hair cut. Whatever. Dyed. Maybe reimplanted or something. But there is so much out there for you to be able to get. And you're at the beginning of it right now. In 91 to 93, we had this big thing that caused a boom in the U.S. economy. What was it? Y'all probably don't know because you weren't here, the younger ones. We had the computer. We had the PC. Everybody was buying a personal computer and had it at their house, and it was like the coolest thing ever. Then years later, we get the internet, and then it grows and grows and grows. But we had a boom then. Here, North Alabama has got a technological boom that's going to grow everything. So whatever industry you're in, you got all the ability in the world. What's going to hold you back? That's it. That's the only thing. It doesn't really matter. Like if you look at how you grew up, if you had a bad childhood, whatever, you're not. It's from this day on, you can achieve whatever you want. Nothing is holding you back. It's just you. You got to get out there, work, put forth the effort, and make it happen. It's there. It's waiting on you. What are you going to get here at Wallace? It's going to be a start. You're going to, when you leave here, you're going to be an inch deep, a mile wide. You'll have seen a lot of stuff. You're able to apply some of it. But until you get into a career and start really learning, that's when you excel. Okay? That's just a matter of time. But when you leave here, who are you going to work for? Trick question. Not really. Yourself. Because I've asked kids before, and they would say, y'all are older kids because you're a lot younger than me. But if you go to work somewhere, where are you going to work, and who are you going to work for? Well, you're going to work for you and your family. That's the ones that benefit from you getting up. You get up at what time in the morning, whatever time, go put your face on, do all that stuff, get ready to go to work. You're working for you and your family because that's who you're supporting. You may be in an industry, you may work with a certain employer, but you're working for yourself. You got your own little corporation there that you've created. And what you put into it is what you're going to get out of it. And if you go through life not really caring, you want to go in there, put your time in, 8 hours a day, whatever it is, go home, you don't care. And now at this point in your life, as young as you are, you can absorb anything. And when you start getting older, your memory goes and all that. So do it while you're young, learn as much as you can, because eventually one day somebody's not going to pay you for being able to do something physical. They're going to pay you for what? Knowledge. So the more knowledge you obtain now, the faster your growth rate is going to be in being able to do things. Another thing, if you were to look at someone like Edison or Elon Musk or something, we're talking about work ethic. So you've got someone who is so smart. What if they had all of this intelligence, yet they had no work ethic to put behind it? Where would they be? Would you have light bulbs? Possibly. Somebody else would have come up with it maybe that did work. Would you have Tesla? Would you have any of these things that we think that are so out of reach that we can't, that they can't even be made? We got AI that we don't even know. We think some aliens made it because we're not smart enough. But there are people that think that. But without the work ethic, that's the main thing. You've got to be able to put in the time, work hard, because you're working for yourself. You're building yourself, your own little corporation. And that will, especially Charles Daniels will be up here speaking here in a minute. You see these big corporations, the communication, the work ethic amongst all these people that come together for a single goal, to make a product, to ship it out, to manufacture whatever they're doing. All of this takes communications, work ethic, integrity, all this stuff. You got to be able to communicate with your peers, work with them. In his case, they got to speak Japanese to work with his guys. But you've got to be able to be honest, and there's so many different things that you need but work ethic will solve the majority of your problems. If you're willing to grow, do your self-evaluation, look in the mirror every morning and say, hey, whatever I'm doing today or what is going to be better than what I did yesterday. Just keep building on that. You can only get better if you're in the mindset of I'm where I'm going to be. I'm not growing. The world is totally against me. You're likely to fail. So don't do that. The world is out there for you to just grab a hold of right now and just get on the ride, because there's a lot for you. But good luck to everyone. The diesel mechanics, all those folks, we pay y'all a bunch of money, and a good luck on everything there. Welders make great money. The machinists, everyone here is in a perfect opportunity right now to just keep going. I mean, there's nothing holding you back. So good luck to everyone. Appreciate everything, NC3. Thank you.
Appreciate that. It's a good speech. I'd like to ask Charles Daniels to come up. He's a maintenance manager with Utaka. He's also the vice chair for our FAME program. Charles and I go way back, and he's actually a Wallace State graduate as well, and I won't say how far back either. So
I'm going to do just like Roy. It's not something to be ashamed about. It just shows how well Wallace has been doing good so far, from years back to even now. But yes, I'm Charles Daniel, the maintenance manager at Utaka. We're a Tier 1 supplier for Honda and soon to be more companies. We're actually right in the top of Coleman. If you know where 278, 157 is, that's where we're at. Just to start on my background a little bit, as mentioned, I was a Wallace alumni. I graduated in 2008. I was in a fast track program right out of high school straight into college. Had to wait until I was 18 to start work, because you can't be under 18 in some places to work in industrial environments. But what that also meant was, as soon as I finished my summer course, which made me graduate and have the degree I have, I had 1 week off, and I was working, right? I had that 1 week period that I was out of school, didn't have a job, and I had a job. I already had it lined up, but the point of that is you guys are at such a high demand that every industry is pulling you as soon as possible. To the point now, today, we actually have internship programs that while you're in school, you guys are learning and working at the same time. Mentioned as the FAME program, and that's a great program, but you guys have these other opportunities to look for these companies before you graduate, and they are looking for you, trust me. But it starts with the beginnings of your learning, right? The first step, especially at this stage when you guys are starting the courses and you're working through the technical work, is learn how to learn, okay? Look at a situation and try to solve it, right? The school's going to give you resources and methods and ways to do it, but every solution is not exactly the same. You're going to have a little bit of randomness in things, and you need to figure it out yourself the best way you figure it out, because that's what it's going to be in work. You're not going to walk in and they're going to give you the same piece of paper every day and you're going to file the same thing all the time. Unfortunately, if that's what you were looking for, this is not for you today. For what your today is you have a random problem, you're finding solutions to fix those problems, and that's what you're going to get good at. And that's why I would say learn how to learn. Learn from your mistakes, learn from your successes, learn from other people's mistakes and successes. That's how you grow into your skills, but also knowledge. And as you get to our age, they start looking at that as wisdom, right? You've always heard the wisdom side of things, and only this one person knew it all. And you can get to that point. You can be that reliable person. And of course, as your skills grow, so does the dependency that you will do a good job, right? Because learning and knowing how to do everything is just the first step, right? You guys are going to get so much knowledge that so many people don't have the chance. They have to learn the hard way. But you guys will gain that knowledge so much quicker in school, but all that knowledge doesn't mean anything unless you put effort in. You have to start with that beginning step of effort. A lot of people call it work ethics, right? Or trying to, say, oh, he's a go-getter, he's doing this. in many minds, as a manager, as a person looking for promotion, looking for that next person to take on that new role, that new skill, that new job, that's what we're looking for as part of the skill. I mean, you can know everything, but if you don't apply those skills, you put 10% effort and you have 100% skill, that's great, but I'm going to pick the guy putting 50% effort with 20% skill because I know he's going to figure it out and gain that 100% on his own. I don't have to teach him. I don't have to coach him. He's going to learn and do what he wants first. And that's where Roy and many others will bring up, it starts with you. You have to take on that responsibility, that level of, I want to take a hold of this and I want to master it. I want to be the best at it so then I can teach others, right, which becomes one new asset, but you also want to be able to take that skill and grow it. The best way I can put it in any company is you're only as good as your best person, right? Your skill level only stops at the person who knows the most. But you know how you get beyond that? You push your other people to learn more, so you're all building off of each other's skills and gaining that knowledge, okay? One person doesn't make the team, but it takes that person to take their skill set, grow their skill set for others to learn and others to benefit from it too, okay? So try to work together. Be as a team. Ask other students or coworkers or whoever, hey, is what I'm doing making sense? Does this look right? Is this okay? Because getting, your first step is convincing yourself you're right, convincing yourself you have the right idea, but to make sure everybody else understands too means that you're making something that's holistic, that everybody can benefit from, everybody can learn from, and that's how you all become a better, group, a team, a company, self-employed all the way up to, multinational, companies, right? Jerry and Roy were kind of mentioning that technology is evolving. I just came from a conference that has to do with automated logistics. That's a one short sentence, but I will tell you everything from the front end of the building to that back end of the building and everything in between, they are innovating right now. It is crazy the amount of technology that it takes our skill set just to make it work. There's a whole bunch of companies and crews that are designing the new methods, but to maintain it and keep it running is going to be something we have job security for a very long time. Unfortunately, robots can't go in trucks. They cannot bend over backwards and weld things. A good point was earlier. The hairstyling side, not going to happen. I'm going to pick a human until I die, I promise. My point is, though, a lot of this technology is very advanced, very fancy. It's looking very impressive. The AI element of it is becoming a whole new avenue for this. I mean, a third of that conference was talking about some type of AI built into this process. But I have yet, and trust me, I walked almost 8 miles through this convention. I have not seen anyone yet that says, oh, you pull the truck in and it fixes itself and it pulls out. I have not seen one that says, hey, this forklift, it automatically loads these trailers. And I said, okay, well, who manages the forklifts? Well, we call these technical groups. They come and fix it. But that doesn't mean that you're just a guy who works on the diesel side. You have to learn the technology. And Wallace is going to give you guys a good start on that because there's a lot of technology built into all these new processes. So try to be that, the rhetorical sponge, right? But be more than that. Be the sponge that never dry, that always wants to stay dry, never gets saturated, right? You always want to learn. And you want to do that in your career, you want to do that here. So with that being said, welcome to your guys' beginning of your careers. I know you do well if you put all the effort in and you really promote yourself onto others, which will grow you in a company, for yourself, or your future in general for your family or other loved ones, all right? I appreciate y'all's time. I hope the food was good. Haven't tried it yet, but if anything, y'all have a good career and hope to see you one day, in the field or here at Wallace still. All right, thanks.
All right, I'd like to invite Jamie Choate up. She's with TVA. They have a lot of growth. They're a great industry partner. Jamie's the Director of Workforce Strategy and Development. Did I get that right?
Thank you and good morning. I guess I'm the only one that didn't graduate from Wallace State, so I'm kind of left out here. But I will say I did start as a technician at one of our coal plants to get to where I am today 24 years later. So everything they're telling you about what you can do if you put in the effort, you can actually do that. So wanted to start out and just tell you, first off, it's an honor to be here to witness this event. I've never seen one of these, so excited to be here and excited to see you take that next step towards your future. The trade demand, the demand for technical skills, that is growing at a rate we can't even keep up with right now. So to see more people going in that, we really need to see that. I put up a slide just to kind of show you what that looks like at TVA. So this is just our demand for the next 5 years within our projects. You can see it's in the thousands, and every day that continues to rise. And that keeps going year after year. So, you know, just thinking through these roles, these aren't roles to get us to where we need to be, but these are our strategic assets. What you are doing will become a strategic asset to keep us going and to keep our communities where they need to be. So looking at this from welders to electricians, machinists, mechanics, all of these, and I've heard them mentioned before, all of these are required for TVA's mission of delivering reliable, low-cost power to the Valley. So that is what we are working towards. We can't do it without the talent and the dedication of our skilled workforce. And that's why TVA likes to invest in partnerships like these with our community colleges, with our unions, to help grow that workforce and create a sustainable workforce for the future. Because as you see, we need it. We all need it. We're one company. Every other company in here is fighting for the same talent. So there are plenty places to go. So to the students in the room, as you embark on this, the things you are already learning, about to learn, the trade skills you're about to develop and master, don't think of that, and I think others have said this isn't a pathway to just a good job. This is a pathway to a long-term career that offers stability, has purpose, and offers continual growth. And I can tell you it offers growth because here I am 24 years later, and I'm not in the same position I started in. So you can take this as far as you want to take it. It's totally up to you. But we hope to see each of you continue to grow, take advantage of the opportunities as they come, and look for those pathways through our union partners and in conjunction. I know we have one of our Boilermakers back here taking pictures now. But if you can get with our partners, get a pathway through them, and ultimately decide to come to TVA, that's what we hope to see. But we wish you all of the best of luck. We're here to support you. We're here to talk with you and to give you the skills and things you need to be successful. So just keep at it, go strong, work with people, ask questions, and you can go anywhere you want to go. So thank you.
Four different speakers, four different areas. So what'd y'all hear? Job security, you can go anywhere, you're your own manager, right? Work ethic, as long as you have work ethic, you want to work, you want to put in the effort, you want to stay open-minded, you're not going to stay where you're at, where you're starting now, you're not going to, if you want to grow, you have opportunity to grow in a fantastic quality of life. So what we'll do now, I'll invite Todd Abbott up here to call the programs, and we'll start asking the students, parents, if you'd like to take pictures of the students. We'd like to have the instructors and industry partners come over here and take pictures with us. Todd, I'll get you come on up and start calling the names. Who's the first one?
Diggers, thanks for letting me be a part of this important day today. The first program that we're going to recognize is Diesel Technology. And if our engineering technology folks would like to go ahead and get ready. Congratulations, students, for the diesel technology program. The next program to be highlighted is the engineering technology program. If you'll go ahead and make your way this way. Congratulations, diesel. Construction management would also like to be recognized at this time. Go ahead and make your way up here for construction management. Congratulations, Engineering Technology and Construction Management. And the next program to be spotlighted is Horticultural Technology. Best looking man in the department. Look at you go, boy. Yeah. It's okay, it's all good. Yeah. Thank you. Yes, sir. Congratulations, Horticulture Technology. The next program to be highlighted is Machine Tool Technology and CNC. Next. You're a natural speaker, man. Yeah, oh no, you did a great job. No, I mean, you're natural. You flowed really well. It's just good information. The next program to highlight is HVAC and Refrigeration Technology.
thing more
Hold
than
up.
10 years
I'm
ago.
gonna get one for Heather.
Next program to be spotlighted is electrical technology. Please make your way. Congratulations, Salon and Spa Management. The next program is Welding Technology. Please make your way to the front. Congratulations, welding technology students. That's it. Great, important day. Appreciate it, and you are dismissed.